Hey everyone, this is LuckySevenDX. Welcome back to Let's Play Mario and Luigi Dream Team. In the last episode, we continued in the Dozing Sands, got some Dozites, rescued some Gatekeepers, getting ever closer to finding the Dreamstone, but it is slow going. Hopefully it'll still be there by the time we get to it. But in this episode, we continue the same old, break some more rocks, rescue some more pillows, kill some more enemies, and get a new bro attack, by the way. That's right, attack piece number 10. We get ourselves a new bro attack, and this one's actually only going to be for Luigi. So Luigi actually gets a second bro attack. Mario sticks with only one for now, as you can see down here. Mario still has just the one, so there'll be times where the bros have an uneven amount of attacks. But we're going to go ahead and demo it, because that's what we do. We'll show off the demo. So go into the practice mode so I can do it personally. Use the A and B buttons for the bros, and the fireballs get big, throw them. So basically, they'll grow, and then when they're at their max height, it'll be pretty obvious when they're at their max height. You press their corresponding button to throw them. If you get it all correct, you get to button mash at the end to do extra damage. So it's bonfire time! Oh boy. So let's go ahead and activate the Fire Flower, a staple in the Mario and Luigi series, at least since Partners in Time. And as you can see, it's a little bit different though. It's not a spam one, instead it's a timing thing. You have to wait for them to get big and throw them when it's appropriate. So when they glow like that is exactly when you can throw them. As you can see, the timing definitely varies, so you have to be very careful. But as long as you get all of them, you get button mash mode, and that'll give you pretty much a guaranteed excellent. So that's how that works. You burn everything, and everything is good. But now we have fire-based attacks, which means there are some enemies that are weak to fire. So we will definitely demonstrate that at some point as we go look for the new enemy of the area. So I'm going to start fighting more enemies in the desert now here to hopefully find out. Though first I'm going to get these rocks before I forget, because I want to make sure I get every single rock. We should actually be able to finish all the rocks in this episode and get paid. So that is the game plan. You definitely want to make sure you get paid, by the way, before you complete this area, just because it'll let you get paid earlier before events of sorts happen. I know we missed one back here as well, so I'm going to quickly grab this, hit the reverse switch over here, and then we'll go ahead and park it, and we can walk the rest of the way, because we can head up to the next area without needing the drill digger. So we can go ahead and just hoof it, and hoof it we will. And then we're going to go ahead and just start fighting some enemies here, because I was trying to get the hammer attack there. But there's the new enemy, actually. So sweet, first try. This area seems to be pretty good for getting these enemies to show up. So now the Kakak, that's the name of the enemy. He won't actually do anything if you don't hit him. He only does counterattack based things. Although he basically just throws a counter and it does things depending on his turn. I didn't mean to get an okay there, but I should be using the hammer for Luigi once again, though, because once again, Luigi, his hammer ability is way stronger right now, so definitely want to be using the hammer. Don't want more flounder things to show up, though, because they do actually, I don't know if I've actually shown this off, actually. Have I? Because there is an actual chance that they'll have other enemies show up if you leave one of them alive. I'm not sure if I think I showed that. I think that was in the episode I scrapped, actually. So maybe I'll show that off at some point, just for funsies. Anyway, the Kakak. So you want to hit him as few times as possible. So using the jump is a terrible idea against the Kakak, because it actually stores 2 of a counter as opposed to 1. And that means he'll just do more attacks. So his first attack, the way it works is he will attack as many times as he has counters for. All of the attacks besides the last one are ones you have to jump over, and you have to use the corresponding arm. So if he uses his right arm, he's going to Mario. If he's using his left arm, he's going for Luigi. Now, the last attack will always go above you, so do not dodge the last attack of the counter. So if you have 3 counters, or basically you have 2 counters, dodge the first one, don't dodge the second. If you have 3 counters, dodge the first 2, do not dodge the third. That's how that attack works. Otherwise, I'm going to just use the hammer now, because as you can see, it charges his counter really slowly, and I do kind of want to, not... I want him to show off his other attack, though, so I don't want to burst him down right away, because I do want him to show off his other attack. Show it off! There it is! Which one are you going for? Mario! Oh! I thought that hit me, but it went right through me! So he will, charge at one of the bros, and as many times as he has counters is as many times as he will charge at you. And you will want to then dodge, what am I at for my counter right now? Matt, did I do HP last time? No, I didn't. Okay, so I think, yeah. Next on my counter would be power, but for some reason it's not giving me 4, so we're going to go ahead and just give the bros HP. Like I said, I'm a little bit confused with my counter right now because I had a couple episodes I had to scrap because of reasons. Got it. Good! Excellent. So we'll be giving them HP this time because apparently power doesn't want to give us 4, so we'll just wait till... I mean, I'm just going to go for whatever stats give me at least 4. Unless, like, all of them are not giving me 4, in which case I'll just go for something else. That's kind of the game plan, so I'm going to try to go power HP defense. Like, I want to prioritize power the most, but if it's not giving me 4, I'll just wait for it to give me 4. Now, I do want to show off one more Kakak fight, because there is one other thing I want to show off, even though I just got the no-hitter, which is awesome. But this isn't a Kakak. The one thing I want to show off, basically, is the Kakaks are weak to fire. That being said, it's really hard to encounter the Kakaks, so since I already have the no-hitter, I'm not going to be too concerned about finding more of them. The Sand Dunes can also have the Kakak show up, by the way, so it's not necessarily only these guys. Now, while I'm fighting these guys, though, may as well show off the Fire Flower and get the Excellent for that. Just go ahead and get out of the way. And then I can hopefully get them to have the whole like respawn thing happen, which I want to show off, so I'll cut after that point until they do the respawn, because they have the capability of respawning, but... Okay, well, never mind. If you mess up one of them like that, I did that one too early, I'm actually not going to get an Excellent now because it'll end prematurely, you'll get a Great. So, that's the way that works. Anyway, I'm going to get them to respawn, so I'll cut back in when that happens. Unless it happens right now because they're all going to die a horrible death. I want to keep that one... You stay alive, sir. I'm going to tap you very lightly. Just a little love tap. Here, you can have my butt. Butt attack! Oh, my butt killed him. Alright, I'll show off a Flounder Flage in the future. For now, though, we get a level up, and that's cool. Although I don't want to be taking so much time of combat right now, because that is going to eat away at the footage, so that would not be cool. Timing. 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 There we go. A little bit of extra HP for Luigi, always good for him to be nice and tanky and not dying horribly. Although he does have lower defense right now because Mario has the better defensive wear. Because I'm more worried about Mario getting one shot than Luigi right now. Anyway, let's go ahead and explore this area up here. There's a whole wide open area of lots of things to get. We'll go ahead and ride the tracks and break these rocks momentarily, but first I'm just going to go ahead. There's lots of beans up here as well. So I want to definitely grab as many of these beans as possible. Another refreshing herb. If I haven't shown that off, refreshing herbs basically recover your status conditions. So that's the way that... I think I showed that off last time, though. Did I not? Oh, apparently we have maximum 1-up mushrooms. Interesting, interesting. Just going to wander around, make sure I get everything over here. 10 coins over this way. A few more enemies wandering around. Another thing over here. Iron Ball Boots. That's actually something we want to go ahead and equip right now. Because that's a direct upgrade to our picnic boots, as you can see, and it'll also have the Iron Ball effect that the hammer does. So now we have Iron Ball boots on Mario for his boots and his hammer. So basically Iron Balls everywhere. And because this is an upgrade, may as well upgrade this to that as well. So that takes care of that. And now we can just keep wandering around and doing stuff and things. That is the basic game plan here. So yeah, there's like basically another section of flip panels and whatnot, although it's actually a pretty easy area to navigate. We're just gonna make sure we get all the beans, because there's lots and lots of beans in this area, and lots of coins and lots of hidden items, so we're just gonna double check we get everything. There's also a giant rock of glowy purple things, which means, hey, that's gonna be another gatekeeper right there. Always good. And I think we've gotten pretty much everything on this first pass through. Pretty cool. Let's go ahead and call the drill digger over here, and we can go ahead and, well, like I titled the episode a couple episodes ago, you know the drill. I'm gonna go ahead and break the rest of these rocks. These are actually not all of the remaining rocks, but most of the remaining rocks are gonna be here. There's only gonna be a few more after this. Wait, that question mark block was the one with the 1-up mushrooms, was it not? That wasn't one I missed. Pretty sure that was the 1-up mushrooms. I'm gonna double check to make sure, but pretty sure. Also, this hammer you have to hammer it twice and in 2 different areas on both sides, basically. So what we need to do at this point is reverse flow. We'll head over on this section instead, and we can hammer this, or drill this, drill this, drill this, and then finally get our pillow. and a couple beans. A little bit of an added bonus, I guess. And with that, we'll go ahead and stop this here, and, you know, let's go ahead and just take care of the pillow now. I see no reason to dilly-dally. It's pillow time. Indeed. So, we'll head to the dream world, and we'll take care of the stuff there. Man, it's already been like half the episode, and I've accomplished, like, absolutely nothing of value. Gosh darn, this game takes forever. It doesn't help that battles are pretty lengthy as well. We did get the Kakak, and that was pretty important. And the Flare Flower. So, things have happened. And we're also going to have a new enemy, as you saw it briefly there. There's another new enemy over here. This guy. We're going to go ahead and fight him and get his no-hitter challenge as well. I think these things are called... I don't remember what they're called. We'll find out shortly. Their first attack, they will fall from the sky, and just look at the way they're facing when they fall. That's how they're going to be attacking you. If they run into each other, they'll actually counterattack each other, but sometimes they won't, so keep that in mind. And you'll be good to go. By the way, the skip drills are their name. They are flying enemies, so they are, of course, like most flying enemies, immune to your hammer. So, there's that. Okay, I was hoping you would do your other attack, but apparently you won't. Apparently I'm going to have a present on me the entire... You stop, sir! I do not approve. Man, you're all just, like, killing yourself. Super Candy, man, you guys have good normal drops. Murder! Actually, I guess I don't want to murder, because I want you to do your other attack. Well, they're not going to do their other attack when there's only 2 of them left. And now there's only 1. Okay, that's okay. We'll just fight another one to get them to do their other attack. I kind of completely failed there. Secret box! That's something we haven't seen yet. That's a very interesting item that I want to show off when we actually get more than one of them, just because I like having one of all the items. Secret box. What a secret box does is... Who knows? Basically has a random effect that'll occur. Depending on, it's basically random. It's certainly a very unique attack. I am going to avoid combat, because I'm probably going to end up in combat regardless of whether I want to or not. I'm pretty sure that didn't hit. That definitely didn't look like a hit to me, but that's okay, because I was hoping I'd fight one of these guys, because they tend to spawn law bombs now. Alright, let's not fail this. I know your tricks and traps, law bomb. We're making sure we get this to work. We're going maximum destruction. Die, La Bomb! There we go, we one-shot that guy now with the extra level up on top of it. And there we go, that'll give myself the no-hitter challenge for sure. We don't need to see me fighting these guys because they take forever and a half, so I will cut the rest of this out. And death. My goodness, the defense. You can see how much damage the defense down ends up adding. That's why I prefer having the defense down over the strike badge, because you just do so much damage. It's pretty awesome. The strike badge has its purposes, though. There are times, especially in hard mode, where it will be very useful to have. Going to avoid that enemy. Did I, like, miss a thing somewhere? Get out of the ground. Basically, the way you want to dodge these guys is when they fall in, you want to just jump over them. But that being said, I want them to show off their other attacks. So we're going to fight another one of these drills. And hopefully I'm just going to use hammer. Oh, never mind. They're just going to do it right now. So the way this attack works is you want to hammer them towards the ones that are on the ground. Because once all of them are gone, as you can see, the attack ends. So they'll keep going until you attack all the ones that are in the ground. And that'll basically just end their assault right there. So I guess if you want to maximize counterattack damage, you actually just don't attack them until, you don't attack the ones on the ground until it's the last few, because then you have a chance to counterattack all of them, theoretically, which is kind of neat. That being said, they're pretty easy otherwise. We're pretty good on levels at this point. It'd be nice if I could just, like, actually not... I mean, I have all the excellence and dodges, do I not? I didn't, like, miss out on getting those, right? I have, like, everything at this point, do I not? I do, except for getting the Bro Attack 3. Okay, well, we can get that later on. It's not going to be hard for me to get an excellent attack on the fireballs, considering when we have a boss, I will do nothing but spout fireballs at his face. I would like to not fight another Kakak at some point, though. That would be nice. Because the Kakaks are fun. I want to not get this, though, because there's an item over here that I haven't gotten, so let's make sure we get that. And that's pretty much everything in this area of note. We don't need to fight any more enemies in the Dream World. In fact, I can pretty much go ahead and just avoid combat when we get to the Dreamy section. I have no need to fight enemies at all anymore. So, when it comes to the Dreamy, I mean, that's going to happen quite often. Is by the time we actually get to the dreamy section of the story, for each area, I'm probably already gonna have all the expert challenges for that, so combat will become entirely unnecessary, and I can just go ahead and avoid it. So it'll probably be a bit overleveled for the normal sections, but when we get to the dream world, we'll start being a lot less overleveled, if that makes sense. Sweet release! Oh my. So with that, we get our another Dozite, and we have just one more to get before the Path to the Dreamstone will be available to us. Cool story. But, we will go ahead and we still have... Well, the question then is, where is that last one? How did we get to that last one? Because remember, there's that pillow in the corner there that I mentioned. How does that work? Well, we're actually going to be able to access it right now because stuff's going to happen. A large horde creature has been reported in the area. So if you see it, alert your supervisor, hinting at us to go back to Supervisor Brittle. And because the horde creature shows up and it looks like a little drill thing. Interesting. Good gracious, what was that? Apparently, well, that could possibly be our boss in the future. I'm kind of tempted to fight another enemy just to get the Kakak to show up, but we can get a Kakak later on. Maybe if I don't get it by the time we're done at the desert, I will just put it in as like bonus footage at the end. So if you want to head out of this area, just hit the reverse switch there, and we will make our way back. And hopefully I have all the beans. If I missed a bean, I will, of course, backtrack to show it off at the end of an episode of sorts. Probably not this episode, probably next episode will be where I do all the... Basically, once I complete the Dozing Sands, which will probably be next episode, because like I said, there's a boss still. No way I'm doing a boss in this episode. And actually, there's still quite a bit we have to do before we get to the boss, so we're hopefully going to get close to the boss and then end the episode here. Because the boss, I don't think will take as long as Bowser, but it'll still take quite a bit. So we ride this all the way back to Britta, because that's where the crazy stuff's going to happen. Of course it would happen with Britta. And from there, we just head... Well, you'll see. I'm not going to spoil it. But we've pretty much gotten everything else in the Dozing Sands besides one section over there. And as you can see, this is the pill over there. Is going to have to do with the, this creature. Who pops it out, but then he's like a land shark. He's like a desert shark with a drill. I'm not sure how that works, but he eats the pillow. We need that pillow. It's the last Gatekeeper. That can't taste good. That's a stone pillow. What is that thing indeed? It ate the pillow. After it, Mario. After it, Luigi. So, what's up, the drill? Hey, what's up? Did you notice the guy? What the, huh? Yeah, he's totally our... No, don't hire evil creatures. Not a good idea, Britta. Apparently our hammer won't do squat, so we're going to hit it with a drill. Oh, Britt, you know, why are all the black people in this game super... Are you going to pay attention to it? Man, you are, like, in the zone. I will fight you! Fight you! No, the hammer doesn't do anything, so we need the drill. So we're going to need to flip this panel over here. And then we bring on the drill. Go drill power! Boosh! Right in the drill! Drill on drill action. Give us back our pillow, you slime. But he won't do that. Instead, he's going to break this open, though, and that'll allow us access to this area over here. So, one final little section of the desert. And the guy skedaddles, which is fun and all, but we are going to quickly, well, we're going to hammer these last few blocks here. I think these are actually the last couple rocks, if I remember correctly. So, we should theoretically have every rock in the game right now. Hopefully. That is the game plan. Also, we have one of these blocks. We haven't seen one of these in a while. It's always Mario! There we go. I was going to say, switch to Luigi at some point. Okay, I think I still did pretty well in that. And we have another pillow. Okay, back to the dream world we go, guys, because we still have more pillows to rescue. And then we have to kind of just complete this section. Hopefully find another Kakak. I might fight one more enemy just to try to find another Kakak, but we will pursue that guy in the next episode, probably, at this point, because I'm looking at the time, and we are running short on it, alas. Which might mean next episode might be a long episode because it'll have a boss in it as well. Lots of enemies in this area. Man, I want to use this Womp Mushroom, but I have too many of them now. Tragedy. I mean, I guess it doesn't really... It's no big deal if I'm not using... it's not wasted if I'm not using them anyway, right? At least that's the thought process. I should have used the syrup. I should have gotten the syrup jar back in that one area back there. 'Cause there was an extra one that I needed. Is that really everything for this area? Well, never mind. That was quick and painless. I guess we might have time for more things in this episode. After all. Well, that was easy. Pillow folk saved. 13. Huzzah. Nah, I think we're probably gonna do what's gonna the things in the next episode. I'll just have a longer episode next time. It's just gonna be inevitable at this point, I think. Although one thing I could do is I could go back to Eldream this episode, and I could go get the reward from that. Perhaps. Or I could do that next episode as well. I don't know. The episodes right now are going to be very, strangely timed. I've come to the conclusion. Anyway, let's go ahead and get more beans and, just more rewards. And then we actually backtrack. I believe since we have all the rocks, we can talk to Britta and get the reward for that as well. So that seems like the game plan, perhaps. We can head back this way, and we can get one more bean over here, and one more thing of coins here, so always good to have. And I think, like I said, we've broken all the rocks, so Britta, it's time. Pay me! Yep, 32. That's all the rocks that you have. 20 coins for each rock. That's 640 coins we just got. And because we broke all of them, we got ourselves a bonus of 100 extra coins. So that's 740 coins from this minigame. We now have 1,824 coins. That's awesome. Which means I could get the silver badge, but considering there's nothing I really want that silver effect for right now, it's not really necessarily worth it. So I don't know what I want to do with that. So one thing I'm going to do before I end this episode is I'm going to go ahead and fight one of these guys. Hopefully find a Kakak. There we go. Whoa! It's a montage of everyone. And now with this, I can hopefully show off all the remaining effects that need to be seen, including the fact that these Kakaks are weak to fire, which is what I wanted to show off in the first place. Alright, enemies, get out of the way. I just need to show off some cool stuff, please. I also need to be very careful to not overextend with these badges right now, because I do not want... If it runs out, if it's going to replace the shield badge, which I do not want to have happen. So, gonna have to be very careful with that. But Fire Flower, let's go ahead and get the excellent for sure this time. Come on, excellent. I'm gonna focus, gonna make sure I don't screw this up. It's not hard, come on, I can do it. I have faith, I believe. There we go. Excellent damages! And of that, as you can see, critical it says, by the way. That means that it is indeed, summon your friend, gosh dang darn. Also, I'm gonna try to murder you before you do horrible things. Nope, okay, well this is a 3-fer. This is a 4-fer. So like I said, it'll always be, the last attack will always be the one that goes above you. So this one goes above, and doesn't even kill him. Alright, well I'm operating on the assumption that this guy is gonna hopefully, well hopefully you're dead. Good. Oh, I'm about to lose the thing, and you're not even summoning. Summon your friend! Darn it! I have to waste this. Alright, let me see if I can get him to summon his friend by, like, not killing him. Although his defense is lower now, so he's probably, yeah, he's dead. Alright, whatever. We got our bro attack. We show off everything we need to show off. So, a little extra battle for you guys there. Alright. Is there, like, another one of these guys? I want to show off that thing if I can. But, okay. I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna force them to summon this, so I'm gonna cut this footage out. Show off the last little thing I can do with these guys. And then, I hate the fact that it's like this group montage, though. It's really annoying. Anyway, I'm gonna cut this out. I'll see you guys in a second. Well, never mind, I give up. I can't apparently get them to... They won't summon their new enemies, their friends. But basically, sometimes if there's only one left, they'll summon an additional one to come hang out with them. I give up. I give up. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and use a syrup jar because to recover Luigi's BP at this point, because in case we find another one. But at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode. In the next episode, we pursue the drill, who headed up that way. And actually, if you try to head up here without using the drill dozer, by the way, we need the drill digger. So we're taking the drill digger up there, and exciting things are gonna happen. Oh no, I don't want to go. 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 Not yet. It's too soon. I don't want to die. Ah! All right. This is LuckySevenDX signing out. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye. There we go! I made one of them show up. This is bonus footage that I'm not going to actually end up saving, but there we go. Sometimes they'll actually show up, so I figured off camera I'd just go fight a group of them until one of them did a thing and not save the footage. So there you go, guys. I showed it off.